Hello, my name is Jeremiah Davis, and today I will be talking about climate change, what it really is, and how to avoid being misinformed about it. Climate change is caused by the thinning of the atmosphere due to carbon emissions, which allow more sunlight to hit the planet and increases temperature. As the Earth gets hotter, the sea levels rise, and the climate becomes less stable. Droughts, floods, unusual weather patterns, and increasing number of natural disasters are all products of climate change. Climate change causes the death and displacement of animals and people due to erratic weather. Pollution, which makes climate change worse, can also lead to health issues such as lung disease and asthma. However, climate change is not the complete disappearance of snow or sunlight as depicted in movies on the topic. It is much more complex than how it is depicted in fictional media. Here are a few examples of climate change and its effects. On July 25th of this year, a Japanese ship hit a coral reef and began leaking oil. So far, 1,000 tons of oil have seeped into the Indian Ocean. Keep in mind that this area and island were known for their clear water and beautiful reefs before this accident, which has been described as the worst one in the country's history. Nevertheless, oil ingested by aquatic life can lead to death, abnormalities, and other health issues. Fish that ingest oil can pass the negative effects of doing so on to humans who eat them as well. This spill is only one of many that have happened this year. This year alone, wildfires caused by climate change-induced droughts have burned more than 3.7 million acres and continue to be an issue to this day. By the time this video is released, more acres will be burned, more people would be displaced, and more animals would die. The carbon emitted by burning forests causes further air pollution, leads to more global warming, and has effects on the weather pattern of other parts of the country. Hurricane Laura, which made landfall on the Gulf Coast this year, has caused billions in damages, displaced many, and destroyed a number of coastal towns. This particular hurricane was a 4 out of 6 on the scale used to measure the power of hurricanes, and if nothing is done about climate change, it will become the norm from here on out. So many hurricanes formed this year that Greek letters had to be used to categorize some of them, which is something that has only happened one other time in history. Though it is believed climate change cannot be halted, this is not the case. If carbon emissions are reduced, global warming can be stopped, and the climate will slowly become more stable. It is also believed that climate change only affects a certain type and number of people. This is not the case as well. Climate change affects everyone, whether you live in an urban or rural area, or near a source of water or not. If you're researching climate change, or looking for more information on the topic, the best sources are peer-reviewed and independent research. The best sources have minimal bias and are done by reputed researchers, organizations, and institutions. Opinion pieces and articles without credited research are bad sources for learning about climate change. They typically do not provide full context on the topic or give false information entirely. JSTOR is a well-known database full of reports, studies, and peer-reviewed works. It is a perfect place to start learning about climate change. The Sunrise Movement is a youth-led organization dedicated to climate justice. It is a perfect organization to start with for those who want to help stop climate change. For more info on global warming and climate change, you can also visit NASA's site on the topic. Thank you for listening.